All right, thank you. With Dave Poulin and Marc Methot, we said it after the second period that in past years, these were the type of games that sometimes the Ottawa Senators would let slip away when they were outplaying the other team and they just kind of fell apart in the third. It's almost like Brady Tkachuk said single-handedly, I'm not going to let that happen this time.
He said it right from the start of the game. I mean, this was a dangerous Tampa team coming in. They lost yesterday in Detroit. They're dinged up a little bit. They're playing without Vasilevsky. They're playing without their captain, Steven Stamkos, and yet they're dangerous. And Brady Tkachuk, this is the first shift of the game. Big hit, wraparound scoring chance. What it leads to is a 17-3 shot advantage in the first. Then when things get a little bit off the rails in the second period, he has a little chat with the referee after Stutes the penalty and then scores the goal. But this is the exclamation mark. This is a 3-2 game. You talked about the struggles they've had in the past in these types of games. This is Brady Tkachuk taking charge, and that is a power move, by the way. That's a power forward and a power move. And yes, it's a young goaltender in there, and he sees Brady Tkachuk, and every bit of him coming straight at him. Very impressive leadership. We're watching a young team grow.
The goaltender at the other end gets his first win, Joonas Korpisalo, as an Ottawa Senator after allowing 5 in his first game against Carolina in what was a really busy night. Is this exactly the type of goaltending they had in mind when they signed him, Marc?
For sure. This is exactly why. And Ottawa struggled pretty well since Craig Anderson was here and in the goaltending department, and very inconsistent over the last couple seasons. So this is a welcoming sign, and this is exactly what the Ottawa Senators wanted to see. And notably, it's not easy for a goaltender when you're not getting tested very often during an evening, right? Those first 2 periods, didn't see a ton of rubber, but when he was tested, he was strong. Never looked like he was panicking at all. Was very sturdy back there. Got a lot of great support, but sometimes left on his own as well. And making the odd huge save the way he was able to do so. Not only that, but getting that nice little assist at the end of the game. That's another nice little cookie for him. But finally, the Ottawa Senators have a legitimate tandem between him and Anton Forsberg. I think we're going to see a big difference here in the way this group plays this season.
You really couldn't have asked for a better start at home. Those first 2 games almost going perfectly for the Senators. And the good news is they have 3 more on this homestand. Washington, Detroit, and Buffalo coming up. In fact, with the exception of those 2 neutral site games in Sweden, they only have 4 road games before the end of November. So we all said what a critical year this was to get off to a good start. The starts that have plagued the Senators in the past. Really great opportunity over these first couple of months and off to a terrific start.